So, last time we discussed about finding means. More on combinatorics atong we discussed some combinatorial mathematics, and especially the arrangement in A katong sa an array. Okay, now we're going to use that in order to derive one of the known distributions in probability. For example, we have tawag gani. So the term where you draw something, an earn, or a jar na lang, no? Para kasabot tanan. So the jar contains balls or whatever is that, colored balls or I don't know. But we can classify it according into two possible, we can classify the event into two possible outcomes. So either success or failure. Okay, but in this case, there are only a limited number, a total of n. Okay, there are n, what is n? N now is the total number of maybe balls. Klaro ba? Kung dili kayo, try lang sa nato ni. Mas kuha ni siya. The total number of balls. And out of this n balls, you have k desired. And of course, n minus k not desired. Okay? Now, we are to draw n balls out of n. So, this is just like the array problem, right? The arrangement. Arranging into an array. Now, we want to know what is the probability, okay, that there are, out of this n, k of it are desired. Out of the n possible nga k of it are desired balls or whatever is that, desired cards. Okay, sabtan? So it's just like male and female. Out of the n, k are males. Okay? So the desired and the not desired. Okay. So of course, in order to calculate the probability, meaning we want to calculate the probability, okay, first let denote x, the random variable, as the number, as the, what do you call this one? Out of n, the number of, this is now the number of desired, call this one, balls. Okay, balls, since you're using balls here. The number of desired balls. Okay? That would mean that x would run from 0 to n. Okay? So, you have a total of n draws. N kabok, no? Small n. Okay? Let's say, for example, this is 100 and you draw up to 10, so n is 10. Now, let's say out of those 10, we want to know the chance, the probability, okay? We want to know the probability that x is equal to k. This is what we want. This is the probability that x is equal to k. Okay? And of course, since this is a discrete discrete process, meaning that we will just be using the counting measure in order to find this is now what we call this is a PMF now, a probability mass function. Okay? So we'll be using the counting measure. So when we say counting measure, then we count the number of ways to get okay, that would mean that we want to calculate the number of ways that we can generate k successes, okay, over the total possible ways of drawing from this. Okay? So this is our omega here. Our sample space, our sample space. Okay? Our random variable x is the number of desired. Whether that desired is blue balls, or it could be the females out of the males dito, and so on. And not necessarily nga duha lang kabuok dire. Basta, whatever, how many denominations is that, we just want to categorize it into two, either desired or not desired. Or in this case, in many books, it's called success or failure. Okay? So first, we want to know the number of ways that we get K successes. In this N, how many ways can we get K successes out of N? So, for example, let's say K equals 7 and N, small n equals 10. So, we have here 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One of the possibility is that, well, sabay, ano na to, dire. Let's just use A is the desired. A is the desired and B is the not desired. So it could be A, B, A, B, B, A, and A. Right? This one possibility. You have 3 not desired and A. So technically, we pick 7 out of the, for example, out of this we have a box that contains 100 balls, and maybe 40 of this is A. 40 A is, and of course 60 B. So this is now very concrete, okay? Now we want to know the number of ways that we can pick 7 out of 40, diba? Because there are many ways that we can pick A out of the 40 A's, 7 A's out of the 40 A's, right? So here, let's divide again this process into into sub-processes, di ba? Muna itong ginabuhat. The entire selection, we want to know the number of ways that we have K successes out of N, small n. Okay, trials. N is what we call the number of trials, okay? And that's what we want. So that's the whole process. But we can divide that process into sub-processes and just multiply it by using the theorem. If there are N1 ways to perform a process and another process is N2, and so on and so forth, so the number of ways is N1 times N2. Always remember those, kay mura na pirmi itong ginagamit. Okay? So, here, meaning that our first process is selecting the number of desired or success out of the, okay, here, I need to specify, wait, I need to define another variable, 40A, so, K, I will use capital K. Capital K is the number of, okay, let's use another variable. O Y na lang. Okay. Y is the number of desired balls or success. Out of those Y, we want to select K. That's our first process. What is the number of ways that we can select K out of the Y? And that would be Y taken K. And since this is no arrangement because this is unsa ni siya theorem. What's the number of permutation of number of ways? The number of arrangement that you have two distinct objects such that, I don't know, you have n objects, n1 of which is type A and n2 of which is type B. Right? Or n3 is type C. So what's the total number of ways? That will be n factorial over the product of the factorials. Tama? n1 factorial, n2. That's why it's just a combination now. If we have a 2, it becomes now the formula for combination. So this is the number of ways that we can select K out of the Y successes. That's our first. Okay? We can call this our N1. How about our N2? Our N2 now is, of course, selecting the number of ways that we can select B, the not desired. Out of how many? Well, it would be N minus Y. So meaning the number of ways that we can select a failure out of the n minus y is that would be n minus y over what? N minus k. Because there are k, so n minus k is the number of failures in our sample. This is called a sample. While this one is called a population. The totality, the whole. When you're taking something from the population, that's called sampling. Or when you're taking information survey, for the population, it becomes a census. Okay? So that's why when there's a census, ano siya ginabuhat sa census? Nag-house to house sila, di ba? And they are asking every, wala sila ginapalapas nga, wala dapat as minimal ang dili ma-account. Because that's a census, meaning the whole population is being accounted. Okay? So, sa ato pa, this is all we need. Because the total number of ways that we can have all of this, meaning that P is equal, okay. P now is equal to, P of X equals K, that would be N1 times N2, so that would be Y, okay, Y and K times N minus Y over N minus K over how many possible ways we can draw small n from capital N. We can have a sample. That would be just N, small n, taken small n. And this is what we call the hypergeometric distribution. This PMF, is what we call the hypergeometric distribution. Okay? Now, remember that this is a dependent process. Meaning that the second row, the first row affects the second row. Tama? And the second row affects the third row. So, why does the first row affects the second row? Because the probability of the first row, okay? The probability in the first row, what is the probability that you will get an hour? Let's derive this in this way. First, second, third. What's the probability that you get a success, or a success in the first row? That would be, the probability of that would be equal to pila? Y, Y over N, tama? Tama? And then what's the probability that the next row would be a success? That would be Y minus 1 over N minus 1. Tama? Okay? And the next one, Y minus 2 over N minus 2. Now, this is what we call a dependent process, because the probability here changed. In fact, this is the probability of success times the probability of success given success. Tama? Times again, the probability of success given success and success, right? And so on. Now, let's define this one. Okay, let's just define this. I think sakto ni siya. Let x1, x2, xn be a sequence of identically independent distributed, or independent identically distributed random variable, meaning that each of this x2 would come out, or x3 is a result. Whatever x for xi doesn't depend on xj. Okay? And such that we only have two possible values. Xi could either be 1 or xi could either be 0. And P of xi equals 1 equals P. And of course, P of xi equals 0 is 1 minus P because they must add up to, okay, 1. Now, then xi is said to be a Bernoulli random variable. A process which involves xi's of this, a process that involves xi's is called a Bernoulli process. Now, definition. Let visit x1 xn be Bernoulli random variables, okay? BRV. Then Sn which is equal to the sum of xi, I equals 1 to n, okay, is called a binomial random variable. It is a binomial. So sa ato pa, the binomial random variable, the binomial process is the sum, wala pa. Pero gaano dito, suga. Okay. Meaning that the binomial random variable is the sum of what? A sum of, it's the sum of, what do you call this one? Bernoulli random variable. Okay? We take the sum. Okay? A process which is described by a binomial random variable is called a binomial, we can call it a binomial process. But a binomial process is also a Bernoulli process. Okay? Now, we want now to know the distribution of a binomial random variable. We want to know P of what? X. If X, let's just use a different variable so that we can use, I want to use X for, Y and Yn. So this is now, let's call this X. No, sorry, it's not Sn. I'll just say that it to be, Xn. Xn as the sum of Yi, capital Yi. Here, Y is a Bernoulli random variable. Okay? So we now want to find P of Xn equals K. Here, understood that, of course, K is less than equal to N. Tama? Why is this? P of Xn is less than equal to N. Times that. Yeah. Why is K less than or equal to N? Actually, I don't need to put this one here. Maybe I should put it here. K is less than equal to N. Why is that? And of course, it could be that K is less than equal to N, less than equal to negative N. Why is that? From the definition, I want you to justify that this is true. That the question is, okay? Why? Okay. Sorry. It's not. It's 0. Sorry.
Wala xn plus 1, wala xn plus 2.
Okay. Y is k between 0 to n. Okay. Y, what's the highest possible, the upper limit of x? N. If all yi's are 1, tama? So 1 plus 1 plus 1 is n. Meaning, yxn equals k counts the number of times nga nigawas ang 1. Tama? Okay? Or either head or tail. 1 could be a head, 0 could be a tail, on or off. That's a Bernoulli process. Nakuha? Now, we want to calculate now. We want now to find xn equals k. And how do we do that? Okay? By the way, this is already a what we call, anyway, ato lang sa ikuan. Okay. Xn equals k is, we want to find this probability. So, naatay pila ka buok. Again, n. Now, since this is a binomial random variable, okay, let's call P as when x equals 1, or y equals 1, let's call this P, and whenever y equals 0, let's call it Q. The probability. The probability that y equals 1, that it is on, is P. And the probability that it is off is Q. Nasabtan ninyo? So that's exactly the what is meant by the Bernoulli random variable, y. Right? Now, meaning out of this n, we want to know how many is when xn equals k. Now, let's just take this as x and understood that there are n ka, what we call this one, n ka Bernoulli random variable. Okay, let's just take that. Okay? Saan man to? Buyog na? Dragonfly. Okay. Sa nasabtan, Mikael, pakita na ako na balik, be. Kailangan ako ikwaon, kailangan sa ano. Pati chok ko ga. Pagkuha na lang pong chok dayon kung naana sila. Okay. Nasabtan? Okay, again, there are how many? P, and then Q. How many P's? That would be K. How many Q? That would be N minus K. Tama? Now, here, what it says is that the Bernoulli random variable is independent. That means that the second row is independent of the first. And the third row is independent of the second. They are independent to each other. That means the probability of this happening is just equal to P now of x equals K equals P raised to K times Q raised to N minus K. But then, this is not yet, this is the probability of a specific outcome, in which you have P, then Q. What about P, Q, P? What about that? So meaning, what is the number of ways that we can have an array in which K of those is P? And there are n of them. Then that means that we have to, we have to multiply it by some number. And that number, this is now that P of x equals K equals N K P raised to K. And of course, 1 minus P raised to N minus K. This right here is known as the binomial distribution. Because this is the binomial, this X now is a binomial random variable. The stochastic, in fact, the stochastic process, the definition of the stochastic process is that you have a probability space, sigma algebra, and probability measure P. You have xt from omega to state space. We call this the state space. Well, in most, it's just R. xt is called what we call a stochastic process. So here, this is already a stochastic process. Okay? Asa. No, the probability that y is either 1 or 0. You have a situation like a room, entering a room, and then when you enter a room, it's either the light is on or the light is off. Nakuha? Sabtan? Either the light is on or the light is off. So what's the probability that the light is on? Suppose that you know that. Okay? And then you pick a room by random. What is the probability that it is on? Nakuha? That's a binomial, that's a Bernoulli process. Now, if I'm going to add this, I'm going to collect how many out of this is now the question. The question now changes. The first, ganiha, in the Bernoulli process, the question is this: pick a room. Okay? Or, na lang, card. There are cards here. And the cards, infinite number of cards. Infinite number. Okay? It should be infinite because you will understand why it's infinite. Okay? Infinite number of cards. There are only two colors. It's blue or red. Let's say blue corresponds to 1, red is 0. Now, pick the P is the proportion of those cards, the probability that it's a blue. Now, if I'm going to pick a card, what is the probability that it is a blue, that Y is 1? Success. That would be P. So what's the probability that it's not blue? It's red. Or let's say not blue. That would be Q. 1 minus P. Now, when we go to the binomial process, say, it becomes, the question now is, I would get not only one card, but wala pa sila. Ay, naana sila dito? Pwede pangita sa ako ang table, kapag gani sa akong table, kung na mga bond paper dito nga kuan. Naabot na sila dito? Tanaw na sa akong baba sa akong kadali Sa akong last gisulti. Okay. The first question is, pick one. What is the probability that it is a blue? So blue is y equals 1. Not blue is 0. Now suppose I pick n cards. What is the probability that k of those is blue? That is now the question. And that is what we call a binomial process. And that distribution is the binomial. Okay, wait lang. Isa ka. The binomial process, okay? Sabtan? Okay. Sabtan. Pag wala niyo sabtan, ay, okay. Kapit. Balik lang sa takadali. Okay. Balik sa ta, nawala man din yung Okay. Gani? The Bernoulli process. Let's compare the Bernoulli versus the binomial. Suppose I would have infinite number of cards there. I would just pick one. The cards is either blue or not blue. I would take y equals 1 as blue and 0 whenever it is not blue. I don't care whatever color as long as it's either blue or not blue. Okay? So, I would like to ask, what is the probability? The Bernoulli process is P is the probability that it is 1 or blue. Maybe you could say that it is 0.3, the probability that it is blue. Meaning 30% of whatever number, as long as it's infinite, 30% of those is blue. Now, what if instead of 1, I would take n cards? I want now to answer I now want to ask the question, what is the probability that out of those n, there are k blue or k y equals 1, right? So all we have to do is 1 plus 1. That's why k equals, 1 plus 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 0, 0 plus 1 equals k. The probability that x now, which is the sum of yi, katong dire, okay, is this. And I just derive it, dire. That is how the probability. Nakuha? Okay, this is, for example, kani. Let's say, let's say 1%, let's say bati kag nawong. Okay. And the chance nga sugton ka is 1 over 1,000. Okay? Okay, let's say bati kag nawong. Okay? Maguyab, and then imuhang chance nga sugton kay 1 over 1,000. Okay? Now, anak ka nga, okay, kung 1 over 1,000, manguyab ko og 1,000. Okay? What is now the probability if akong panguyaban 1,000 ka buok na ako'y mauyab nga isa? Ha? So that is now the binomial process, right? That's the probability nga P of x equals 1 given, okay, n is 1,000, out of 1,000 na ako'y isa, 1,000 ka tries, tama? Mingon nga gamay og chance nga sugton. Pwede manguyab kog daghan. Tama? Ang problem mo sa akin kay magdungan-dungan sila og sugot. Ingnan manggod kagod nga gamay lang ang chance mo nga sugton, di manguyab ka og daghan. Tama? Unya karon og dili beta to makontrol. Nga sugton ta og sabay-sabay. Unya kitay i-blame. Mo na siya. Ha? Okay. What's the probability that what is P now? Okay, 1 over 1,000 tama? Times 1 times 999 over 1,000 times 999. Taas kayo nga number doy. I don't think that you can calculate sa calculator. So that's the probability that na ay isa. Okay? What's the probability nga? Mo na gingon nga sharog y isa, right? But this probability is not 0, but it's not 100%. It's not 100%. Okay? Meaning, naapoy possibility nga, wag yung musugot sa imuha. Meaning, right? What's the probability that x equals 0? Tama? It will happen. Maalas na gyud kayo ka. Okay? So, may na lang kay dili ko, ana. Okay. Okay. Now, I want now to apply the expectation values. expectation values. Okay, by the way, we call this P of PB, maybe PB of X equals K. Okay? Given P of X, given N trials and the probability of success is P. This is what we need. The number of trials and the probability of success. We can now calculate any the random variable X that runs from 0 to N. That's what we want to calculate. Okay? And this is the expectation values. Okay, property, Ani, of course, first property. Okay, we know that the sum of PB for Xi and P for I equals 1 to N, tama? Must be equal to 1. No. Yeah, it must be equal to 1. Right? Kung saan yung meaning ani? Let's say katong ano, manguyab ka og 1,000. P of X equals 0 means walay mo sugot. P of X equals 1, isara. P of equals 2. Di ba tanang possibility when you add P of equals 0 and P plus P of equals 1, 100, 1,000, you have taken all the possibilities, right? So, actually, it would be much better if, let's just keep the sum, lang, no? Para dili kay stricto. But when you take, this is a PMF, this is a tama. If you take over omega, all sample space, what is the omega here? What is omega? Our omega is 0, 1, 2, 100, N, right? Tama? Ay, wait. Yeah, that would be the one. Okay, now, ang next nato is the second one is the mean, which is the expectation value of X. So, this is now E of X of the binomial distribution. Okay? This is only apply to the binomial. So, this is now the sum, okay, of N, K, no? P raised to K of 1 minus P raised to N minus K times X. Kung sa ikuan na, di ba, this is now the sum of X, P, X, right? In our definition. Tama? So, meaning that this is now, okay, I'll insert X here. X. Then P raised to K, 1 minus P raised to N minus K. Now, I would have to expand this one. This is the sum of N factorial over K factorial times N minus K factorial. Okay? Times X. Wait. X here is meaning that this must be now X. Okay? I would have to use X because X now could take any values from K. Nakuha? Yeah. X. Tama? This is X. I would have to use X now. So this is X times P raised to X 1 minus P raised to N minus X. Okay, akong buhaton is akong i-break ning dire. Okay, so this is now the sum of, and I will break this one also. And I have a purpose for doing that. N times N minus 1 factorial. Diba you can write N factorial as N times N minus 1 factorial? Right? It's a property. Over, kani. x times x minus 1 factorial times n minus x factorial times x raised to p times p raised to x minus 1. Tama? Times 1 minus p raised to n minus x. Right? And since this cancels out, okay, it cancels out, and n and p is independent of the sum. Okay? That's independent of the sum, so I can take that away from the sum. These are constants, right? Parameters. So this is n times p times the sum of n minus 1 factorial over x minus 1 factorial times n minus x factorial p raised to x minus 1, 1 minus p raised to n minus x. Okay. Now, I can write this n minus x can just be written as n minus 1 minus x minus 1, right? Tama? This n minus x can be written like this. So it seems that this is again the sum. This is a combination. The combination of n minus 1 taken x minus 1, right? Kani siya. This whole thing here. Okay? Times p raised to x minus 1 and then 1 minus p raised to n minus 1 minus x minus 1. But this is again just another binomial distribution. This one right here is the sum of p of the binomial distribution of x given with the number of draws, total number of trials n minus 1, and the probability is, the number of successes is, x minus 1, right? This is capital X, right? But what is the characteristic when you sum all possible outcomes? Because this is a PMF, right? The sum of all possible, this is summing all possible omega. Meaning that the sum of this must be equal to 1. Therefore, the expectation value of the binomial distribution is NP. This is our first theorem. This is theorem. Okay? Sabtan? Now, let's calculate the higher moments. Take note of how this one is calculated. What is E of x squared? Again, this is the sum over all omega of x squared of P of x and P, right? Ay, times n minus 1 urag n minus 1 and P, right? Anong x minus 1 man to? Okay? Okay? NP. So, this is now, I will do the same, pero instead, I would write now that as n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 factorial, right? Nakuha ninyo? The same technique. Factorial over, okay, x times x minus 2, x minus 1 times x minus 2 factorial times n minus x factorial times x squared. Okay? Times p squared times p raised to n minus 2. Nakuha? Ang p raised to n, ano sa ganini? X, no? P raised to x minus 2. 1 minus p raised to n minus x. But, okay, I have to, x squared can be written as x times x minus 1 plus x, right? Why is that? Okay, just, di ba? X squared minus x plus x. This is x squared. Why did I write it that way? Because of this. It's just a trick. N times n minus 1 times n minus 2 factorial over x times x minus 1 times x minus 2 factorial times n minus x factorial times, okay, this is times multiplying x squared, I don't know, x times x minus 1 plus x. But I can separate the sum into two sums, right? Tama? You have a plus x dire. P raised to ana, tama? I would separate it into two sums. So, dire, x times x minus 1 times p raised to p squared. P raised to x minus 2, I'll erase this one, times 1 minus p raised to n minus x, plus the sum of, well, the x is just xp of x and p. Ibalik lang na ako ni siya dire, right? Because this whole thing right here is just this, right? And we already know what this one is. We calculated it. Right? This one is just, say 1. NP. So this whole thing is just NP. Okay? And again, this one cancels out. And this is constant. So meaning, that is n times n minus 1 times p squared. Sum of n minus 2 factorial over x minus 2 factorial times n minus x factorial p raised to x minus 2 1 minus p raised to n minus x. But then I can write again n minus x as n minus 2 minus x minus 2, tama? Okay? Right? So, that would mean that this is again, this one is just, okay, n times n minus 1 times p squared times the sum of, this is just n minus 2 taken x minus 2, right? But our summation here now is n minus 2, up to n minus 2. Okay? Times p x minus 2 raised to 1 minus p raised to n minus 2 minus x minus 2. Tama? Okay? N minus 2 minus x minus 2. But this is again a binomial distribution. This is n times n minus 1 times p squared times the sum of the binomial distribution of x given n minus 2 with the probability p. Right? Yeah. Where there are x minus 2, x minus 2 lagi x minus 2 sa, p. Okay? The sum of this must be 1. Therefore, okay, e of x squared is now equal to n times n minus 1 p squared plus np. Or this can, kana na lang sa. But we don't want x, actually there's much more important than x squared. We want to calculate this. X minus e of x squared. Okay? We want this. This is what we call the variance. Now, let's understand this. X minus E of X is the mean. X minus E of X is how far you are from the mean. If you plot the binomial, actually, ana-ana ng binomial, no? But I'll just draw it into a curve. The mean, the median, and the mode is at the center. If this is xi, what's the mean? This is NP. Nakuha? This is x equals NP. This is the mean. This one right here is x minus NP. Tama? But it could be negative. We want to take the square. Ibig sabihin, the square of this distance, the average, the expectation, ibig sabihin, take all the possible square of the distance, take the average of that. This is averaging. Expectation value is averaging a function. Nakuha? That's averaging. So the average of the sum of squares, we call, the difference, okay, is what we call the variance. So if we take this one, that is now E of x squared minus 2x E of x plus E squared of x, right? Now this is now, we can actually distribute the expectation value. So this is E of x squared minus 2, E of 2x, E of x. But what is E of x? This is just NP, right? Plus, this is again N, E of N squared, P squared. Tama? This one right here. Okay? Okay. Now, hi. Okay. This is, we already solved this. That is kana n times n minus 1 p squared plus np. What is this? The expectation of value of this is just equal to, this one is just e, 2np times e to the x, right? We can take, these are constants. Okay? We can take this one out of the kaning dire. So, sa ato pa, this is, and again, what is this? This is np, right? So, this is np times np. So, this means this is now 2n squared p squared. Plus, e of a constant is that constant. This is n squared p squared. So, this now means this is n times n minus 1 p squared minus this, ano? So, minus n squared p squared or n p squared times asa ang asa one. No. The expectation value of n of a constant is that constant. The mean of any constant. The mean of 2 is 2. That's already constant, right? NP is a constant. That is expectation value of n squared p squared. But what is n squared p? These are constants, right? It's not a random variable. Nakuha? It doesn't change. Okay? Within a given process. So that is n squared p squared. This is minus 2n squared. So if we factor out, this now becomes unsa man? np squared n minus 1 minus n squared. Lahat sa murag na negative lagi ni. Murag din ni pwede. Right, wait. Let's check. This is e to the x ex. Times sa. Ngano ni siya? This is e of x e to the EX, which is equal to E of X, E of X. Tama? Because we can take that one out. So this N, yeah, tama. N squared P squared. N squared P squared. Plus, this is N squared P squared. Now, E of X squared is this. And this is a minus. Napabay na ano? Ah? Ha? O sa man? This is N squared. Ay, times na. Napaday na yung ano dito, no? Plus NP pa. Okay, so here, there's still plus NP, right? So this is now plus NP minus N squared P squared. So we can factor out NP. So this now becomes... No. N minus 1 P plus 1 minus NP. So this is NP. So this is now NP times, this is NP minus P plus 1 minus NP. Or this is now equal to NP times 1 minus P. Or, yeah, this is now what we call the variance sigma squared. Sakto ne? Okay.
Pero, why not consider generalized as from Z to the N and paano yung evaluating yung quadrants? Rest, ano?
Gamit ang moment generating function. Ang kuan. Wala ta nag-discuss magudana. Later ato nang i-kuan. Yeah, pareho ra na dapat. Kay lahi na siya nga kuan. Pero unintuitive man gud to. Saman. Yeah, the variance. Okay? The variance is the square of the distance from the center. What does it measure? It measures the width. The greater is the variance, the greater is the spread. You can have two binomial distribution with the same mean, but different. Ang isa kay very spread. Nakuha? They have the same mean, but different spread. Okay? Now, what's the difference of that? For example, this is actually already statistics. Nakakay duha ka section. You have 2 sections. Let's say there are 5 students per section. Nagpa-quiz ka sa ilaha. You gave a quiz. On section A, the score is 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. For section A, you have 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. For section B, you have the scores 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. These are already statistics, but to explain the importance of the variance. They have the same mean, right? The mean is 20. Will you say that the 2 classes are of the same performance? Do the two classes, sections, have the same performance? The answer is actually no. They have the same mean, but ang A is a heterogeneous class. Meaning, na-bright kayo, napoy ka ng hinay kayo. But on B, they are of the same intellectual level. So, my strategy for A is different in the strategy of B in my teaching. Because A contains a very varied, heterogeneous, while this one is homogeneous. Okay? the measure of the spread is accounted by the variance. That's why variance is important. Okay? But we are not going to, di pa nato na siya buhaton doon because that's already statistics. Okay. Now, what happens if, okay, what happens if, okay, oh, maminaw sa diri Marian. Oh. What happens now if we take n to be infinite? I mean, take a large sample of n. Ganiha is that out of 10 balls, now I want to ask out of 1 million balls. And now the problem with our formula is that it involves factorial. And when things involve factorial, even 100 factorial is not calculable in some calculators, right? Okay? But sa ato pa, we take n now approaches very large, meaning n approaches infinity. But we keep we keep one constant. We keep lambda to be, which is equal to np, as it is fixed. Meaning that in order for, the mean is fixed. The mean is fixed. The expectation value is fixed. But we take n to be very large. That means that for this to be fixed, meaning that this implies that p must approach to 0. It's not 0, but meaning it's just very small. Or maybe I would write this very, very small. Very, very less than 1. Okay? We want this. Okay, what would happen now to our binomial process? So let's take this one. P of, okay, now, let's write now the binomial distribution P of x. The mean is NP, okay, with mean NP. And what else? NP and standard deviation, NP lang. Meaning that we want this as P of x with mean lambda. Okay? So, P of x lambda is, what is our n? Okay, this is still n. Okay, n factorial, di ba? N factorial over x factorial times n minus x factorial raised to, okay. My P now would be, P now equals lambda over n, tama? P is equal now to, P will be lambda over n raised to x, right? Times 1 minus lambda over n raised to n minus x. Okay. I would factor what is this? I'm making n a very large number. But I want the mean to stay the same. For that to happen, meaning that the P should go to not 0, but yeah, go to 0, but meaning very less than. P is the probability of success must be very small. Okay? So here we are actually looking into rare events. No? Okay? So this thing right here, I would keep this one, lambda. Okay, akong i-partner. This is lambda x over n raised to x. Tama? Right? So, this is now equal to lambda factorial over x factorial. Lambda x over x factorial times nakoy n minus x. Nakoy n minus, what should I do? I-break na ko ni siya, n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 times hantod, I would reach n minus x plus 1. I need a longer board here. O mano lang nato ni? Ha? Di pa, dapat mga ano dira. Di mo na maniraog na ulay ano dira o dili sa mo check. Ato lang ni humanon. Oh, dapat sabat dito. Okay. This now becomes lambda x over x factorial. And then, I would break this n factorial into n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 up to some, because na ako'y ano diri, di ba? Na ako'y sa baba na ako'y n minus x factorial, tama? I want to cancel this one. So before this, I would have n minus x plus 1. Yeah, x minus 1 and then n minus x. Tama? Right? Factorial. Nakuha? Okay? Ako lang gi-break dire. Okay? And then times, sa'yo mabilin.
Times 1 over n to the x.
Times 1 over n to the x.
Kaya 1 lambda over n to the power n minus x.
Okay, times 1 minus lambda over n raised to n minus x. And I would take now, okay, yun yan na. Now this will cancel. Right? And I would now take the limit. The limit as n approaches infinity of, this is constant, so I can take that one out, right? Lambda x over x factorial of the limit as n approaches infinity of, wala na ni, right? So you have now n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 hantod n minus x minus 1 over n raised to x times times 1 minus lambda over n raised to n minus x. As n approaches infinity, this is 1 minus lambda over n to infinity. This is the definition of e to the minus lambda. Okay? That one right there. But this one, tanawon nimo, pila ka buok ni siya? How many terms is this? There are how many? 0, 1, 2, hantod x minus 1. How many? There are x of this, right? So, that would mean you have a pairing n over n times n. For every, there are pairs. Now, as n approaches infinity, n minus 1 would not matter. It's just the same as n. As n approaches infinity, n minus x minus 1 is just n. That would mean that this is just, as n approaches infinity, this is just n over n times n over n times n. This is just 1. Therefore, my P now of x given lambda is equal to lambda raised to x over x factorial e to the minus lambda. This is called the Poisson distribution. Okay? So, any question? I derive everything today and next meeting. Ano sa to next meeting? Ugma. Kapoy na po kayong hili akong ugma. Next meeting, we would be applying this one. What's the difference of a binomial process from the Poisson process? Because that's how, actually, you can apply depending on how you look at, pwede na ito umano. pwede nato ni siya mabali-bali. Because depende yung asa ni mo tanawon. You can solve a problem through a binomial distribution or through a Poisson distribution. It depends on what is your perspective of the problem. And that requires mastery of probability. Okay? For example, katong ako ang viral nga post sa una, I solve it using Poisson distribution. I look into the outcomes. And then, after some 3 days, there's a mathematician nga nag-solve sa iyaha. Ang gisolve niya is using binomial. He look at a different perspective, but actually, pareho lang ang amo ang ano. Okay? So, when can we solve a problem in a binomial ano? Okay? Now, of course, we can also calculate the expectation of a Poisson distribution. Okay? Pwede gapon na siya ano. We will calculate that one next meeting. As for now, I derive from the binomial, also pa nagsugod, hypergeometric to Bernoulli to binomial to Poisson. Okay, tomorrow will be the applications. And then after that, after the applications, we want to show that every possible distribution would converge to a certain special distribution. Okay? The distributions of distribution. And that would be using the central limit theorem. And after that, we now proceed with thermodynamics. Sulod na tag physics. Okay?